Come on, man. It's a state of stupidity.
It's a state of stupidity.
State of stupidity.
That's just a state of stupidity.
State of stupidity.
I believe it's a state of stupidity.
They want you to believe it's the state of stupidity.
I told him. I said it's a state of stupidity.
Welcome back to the State of Stupidity. It's episode 20, and I mean, the chaos just never ends. First, I'd like to say this is an entertainment podcast and should be taken as entertainment only. If you want to take anything that we say here and go and do your own research for your own educational purposes, feel free. But just understand that, I mean, personally, I am playing a character of my real life personality. This is a heightened version of myself. I am not just constantly running around like Chicken Little saying the sky is falling or anything like that. I just like to say, hey, look at this. This is a little fucky over here. I don't know about you, Jay, but I just definitely wanted to get all that out there.
I mean, listen, we try to verify as much information as we can, but, you know, in today's day and age, you're only as good as the information you can find.
Well, and the information we're being given is chaotic and distractions. This hospital attack over in Israel, within 24 hours, the story has become so convoluted that all you need to do is look at the footage that was being shown. They showed that the direction it was coming from was Israel, and it hit a hospital that was supposedly attacked by Hamas.
Yeah.
Now, that's some bullshit. They're literally trying to show things and tell you, no, don't believe what you see.
Well, there was a military report by the Army.
Okay.
I think this was back before 9/11.
Yeah.
And in the military report, they said that Israel's Mossad were experts at doing things and making it look like it was the Muslims.
Yeah.
And blaming them all the time.
Well, and that's just it. It's the history of attacks on Muslims. I mean, even look at the Uyghurs in China. Like, for some reason, Muslim people all over the world are constantly turned into what we're supposed to believe are monsters, but it's not. It doesn't. It's bullshit. You know what I mean? And, well, Mossad, they were trained by some very good people as well. Because, I mean, it all goes back to the CIA and the Nazis and all that shit, where it was, they took what they were learning and what they were finding, and they just got better and better at it over time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at Project Mockingbird. That right there is, Project Mockingbird never stopped. You know, the CIA implanted people in news and all over in the media to project out the actual narrative that they wanted. And you're not telling me that just because they were found out about that they stopped doing it.
Yeah.
They would learn and become better at doing that, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know, I watched a video on Netflix. I think it's Born in Gaza.
Okay.
And, you know, after watching that, I mean, you guys should watch that. But it makes you wonder, like, if I was in Gaza and I was a Palestinian, I'd be pissed off too.
Yeah.
I might almost be Hamas.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the stuff that's done to them, and it'd be different if you're attacking, you know, Hamas or Hezbollah or whatever terrorists you're attacking. But, you know, when you have kids running on the beach and we're dropping bombs on them,
right?
That's, you know, to me, that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got to question, you're 6, 7, 8 years old and you're bombed by Israel, even if it's a retaliatory attack. I mean, those bombs are good enough to know what they're hitting.
Yeah.
And when you're attacking a beachfront that has just kids on it playing soccer,
yeah,
you know, to me, that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah. And
you know
all that's going to do is then create more terrorists down the line.
Well, exactly. I mean, you're 6 years old, and all you ever knew was your friend getting blown up next to you by a rocket that came from Israel.
Friend that could be siblings.
Well, a lot of them were. There were the four that died on the beach were cousins.
Yeah.
And then there were friends of the cousins there, and then the other, a couple of the other kids ended up with shrapnel, shrapnel throughout their back, their chest, everywhere.
As a parent, I mean, if something like that were to happen to my daughter, I mean,
Oh, exactly.
I'd be hunting down anybody that was responsible.
And then the one kid on there, I mean, this was back in 2004.
Right.
So here we are 10 years later almost with the same bullshit going on.
Oh, it's never ending.
The one kid's dad was an ambulance driver,
Yeah.
and all he was doing was picking up, injured people,
Yeah.
and they bombed the ambulances.
Well,
You know?
okay. Well, now speaking of stuff like this, I did see, and there's footage online of attacks like that were even staged, where they planted a car bomb, blew the car bomb up, okay, and then all of a sudden, all these actors come out, they lay down on the ground, and an ambulance pulls up and rolls in, and they start putting the bodies, and they start acting like they were hauling victims and stuff away. They didn't know that this security camera was there and
That's
caught all this
amazing.
footage. So,
Where was
I
that at?
mean,
In Israel?
it was somewhere in the Middle East.
Okay.
I can't fully
Like,
commit to what,
yeah.
because it was one of those ones. I saw it and I have it saved somewhere. But I'll go back and do a little more research on that. But
And like I
yeah,
said, I'm not saying that I'm not there, so I don't know what's going on.
exactly.
But what I'm saying is,
If it is.
in this day and age,
Yeah.
with all the technology we have and all the stuff we have, how can't we figure this the hell out?
Well, that's just it. Is the fact is that we can. So, as messed up as it is, the fact that we are able to get their bullshit and then break it down and realize, no, this is a lie. This is bullshit. That's why it keeps falling apart the way it is. And then they have to come out with more bullshit. And then,
Well, it's like I said though. I mean, why can't we just get these people, the stuff they need
yeah.
so they can live the way they want to live and leave them the hell alone? I mean,
Well, there's no money in that.
oh, that's the problem. I mean,
And
10
it's
years-
also the organ harvesting.
10 years later, we got to blow them up and start this same shit over again.
Yeah.
We're back to like you can blame Hamas, but Israel has the ocean locked up.
Yeah.
So they ain't getting shit in there.
Right.
They got 90% of the border locked up, so they're
Yeah.
not getting shit in there.
Yeah.
I think the only place they can get in now is it Egypt and Turkey, or is
Yeah.
it just Egypt? I don't remember, or Lebanon,
Yeah.
wherever. But you ain't gonna tell me they don't have that surveilled. How the hell did they get all these rockets in there?
Right.
How did they get 5,000 or 10,000 rockets in there? I mean, is everybody asleep?
But no, they helped them bring them in.
No, we probably
They literally helped them bring them in because I mean they came from Ukraine, they came from Afghanistan, they came
exactly. That's
from
where a lot of it came from.
yeah.
My
all
whole
these
thing is
areas.
like, then there was another report that Biden gave $1 billion to a Palestinian, almost like a Red Cross, but it's
Yeah.
a Palestinian version, and apparently that money was funneled right to Hamas.
Yeah.
$1 billion of taxpayer money
yeah.
was funneled there. I mean,
Well, and
we're-
now speaking of Biden, he was able to just easily here is a sitting president. And we are experiencing explosions going off, rockets being
thousands
sent
of
in,
rockets.
thousands of rockets at a time being
And he's-
sent
yeah.
in, and he's able to just fly in and land and have it televised.
Exactly.
Him waving to people and it all be there.
And he does it in a week, a little over a week.
Not even a week.
I
He
mean-
did it. The turnaround on him deciding and going was only like 2 days.
Yes,
It was
2 days,
like
exactly.
48 hours.
They can't even put that security detail together in that kind of time frame.
No.
the
They
guy
knew he was coming.
The guy couldn't even go to Ohio when the train accident happened.
still
'Cause
hasn't been
He
there.
still hasn't been there. He's too busy. But you can go into a country that's in active war.
Yeah.
That's what, the size of New Jersey?
Yeah.
And that rocket could hit anywhere there. They've already had thousands of rockets that hit their targets. You're going to let the sitting president go there?
Well, and it's like
I mean,
Dan
that's
Bongino
ridiculous.
said, the second he started waving, they knew where he was.
Exactly.
So even if they wouldn't have said anything, the fact that it was televised and live, they would have been able to figure out exactly where he was
why-
within
Yeah,
minutes
and
of
like-
him coming
like-
off of the tarmac.
Like he said, though, they're not going to do nothing to him.
No.
They love that shit.
Yeah.
And they got $1 billion from him.
Look at Iran. Look at the money that he's given to Iran. Not even just the Hamas of it, but the simple fact of like Iran could have attacked him at any point.
Oh, exactly. Absolutely.
But Like you're saying that he's going to just waltz in there and just have a nonchalant conversation with Netanyahu, and
Yeah, then it
he's
doesn't
going to
even-
save
why,
the day.
Why
and
would
then
he even
come
need
back?
there was no reason for him to even go over there.
No.
What did we get out of him going over there?
Well, it's not what we got; it's what he got. He got his money laundering. He got all of his because that's what it is. Is the deep state is currently laundering money. They ran out of clout with Ukraine with the American people, and so they had to divert and distract. I mean, it's a template that we've seen since World War III started, back when those two towers were attacked in 2001. September 11th, 2001 was the day World War III started. We're here now 22 years later, and it is just of the level and of the scope that it is. But we did not stop attacking the world since 2001.
Well, look at everybody when Trump was running for office, he's going to start World War III.
Yeah.
He's going to do that. He's going to do this.
That's the thing. They keep using it as a headline
Exactly.
while we're in the middle
But
of it.
when Trump was in office, we had no wars.
Yeah.
We didn't start any wars
Nope.
or to get involved in any wars.
Nope.
Now you got Biden in office in 2 wars already,
Right.
and Trump's going to be the one to start World War III.
Right.
I mean, it's complete bullshit. And I seen a funny thing today. Trump got caught in the lie. Well, guess what? Biden's lying every day, and nobody wants to call him out on it because you guys the press is just in his back pocket.
Well, did you see the 60-minute interview? I only caught a couple
You mean
highlights.
the weak ass interview?
Oh my God.
Wasn't even an interview. That was a joke.
Yeah. And he talks about how it's all locked up and the aid is coming and this, that, and the third. He's straight up right there claiming that he's already got the aid down pat, that Congress and all that with the mess that's going on over there. If you look at it, it's all by design. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to war when you're not following any of the Constitution.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So all of this it's just them doing whatever they want to do. I mean,
And it's all about money. All that aid is doing is paying off. They're putting that money. They're
funneled and laundered.
Yeah, they're laundering that money right back to themselves.
Now I got a question for you. All these weapons and shit that we're sending over there. Do you think it's us getting rid of the old shit, the old tech? Like, to me, it doesn't make any. I get the whole idea of like making our military weak, but our military wouldn't allow our military to become weak. So in my head, my
That's
theory
not true.
from what I see beyond it is that we have the advanced tech, the advanced weapons, and like that stuff's getting ready to roll out where we don't need the old stuff anymore. We're going to give them all the old shit and we're going to roll out all this new shit.
Now that's not really true
No?
because the biggest thing they're using are the shells we're making in Scranton.
Okay.
All the artillery
Yeah.
stuff is a lot of the stuff they're using, and that stuff's going to always be on the battlefield.
And it's always going to be keep churning it out.
Exactly. And they can't make it fast enough.
Right.
They went to almost not doing anything up in Scranton, Biden's so-called hometown, which is bullshit, to now all they're doing is churning 24/7 up there. They can't make the stuff fast enough.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with that. I think personally it is about weakening our military, but it's not going to matter because the reason we're never invaded is because you don't have to worry about the military because the whole United States is a military.
Right.
We have more weapons
Oh, yeah.
personally than any other country. And, the same thing goes for Israel. Israel would have let their people have weapons, but it's so bad you can't have, you're too, you can't take care of yourself. So it'd be bad for the people of Israel to have weapons. But guess what? If they would have had weapons when Hamas came, supposedly, they could have actually fought back.
Yeah.
But, so that's why, it's our Second Amendment so important in this country.
Yeah, and it is. It's well, look at the fact that they want to bring back the draft. They're trying
That's all bullshit. You know why they want to do that? Because number one, people don't want to fight for these dirty politicians.
Exactly.
So the military morale's at an all-time low.
Exactly.
Just like the police morale's at an all-time low because what I think the police should do personally is they should just take a long vacation until the people that want to get rid of them start crying that they need their help. And that's what they need to do. Because the only way you're going to get around this bullshit is for drastic measures.
No, well, drastic measures. We need our military to own up to what it signed up for with the Constitution and remove every member of Congress that has not removed the ones who have violated the Constitution. And this goes back decades. I mean, we should honestly, there shouldn't be a statute of limitations for treason.
Oh, absolutely
There
not.
shouldn't be.
What are you talking about that? Did you see what they did with Mendez?
What's that?
They said that he was a spy now.
Oh.
Now they're saying he's a spy
Oh.
for Egypt.
For Egypt?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I mean, that's a serious charge.
What about all these Iranian spies? What about all these Israeli dual citizenships that
I
are
guess-
in? There's over.
Well, they're targeting him for some reason. I don't know why.
There's like 10, at least 10 high-ranking officials in the Biden administration with connections to Israel. And then you have the mess that came out with the Iran bullshit, where there were at least 3 officials that were a part of a spy network in Iran. So, I mean, it's one of those things where it really shows that the parasites do not have America's best interest.
I mean, what they should do, like I said, so get back to the draft.
Yeah.
The one
Yeah.
reason that nobody goes is because they don't want to fight for these dirtbags. And then because they don't really know what they're fighting for, because they hear their uncles and brothers and come back and say, I don't, we fought for this, to not have this shit that we have over here, and we have it here in our own country. But so that's the one reason. The second one is the pay is no longer, lucrative to anybody.
Speaking of,
Because you can get paid shit to do it.
well,
The college's money's a joke. The signing bonuses aren't really there anymore. But, when you can go work at a factory for $25 an hour, why the hell do you want to go put yourself, take a chance of getting killed for 15
yeah.
that, the military's paying?
Well, just this week, there's an article that they're actually cutting the cost of living for troops
Oh, yeah?
overseas. Yeah.
How are they doing that?
Well, I mean, they're doing
So
that
we send them
because-
overseas and they got to pay to.
and we're
they're-
sending the money
Yeah.
to, we're sending how much to Israel
Exactly.
and Ukraine? How much did Biden promise for Israel and Ukraine?
I didn't see the number on
But
that one.
that's where we're gonna take away. I think it's either 100 million or 100 billion.
But
One of the two.
other thing, so we can fix the draft real easy. If you want to bring the draft back,
Yeah.
no problem. Anybody that comes in here illegally and wants to stay in the United States, you got to do 4 years military service first.
Well, they're already signed up on the UN's military.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about
they're already got marching orders.
If you want to come here for free and get free shit, then guess what?
Yeah.
You're first in line for the draft.
Yeah,
We'll teach you how to fight. We'll send you into some shithole country,
yeah.
and then you can go over there and take a chance. If you're lucky enough to live, then you can come back and you're a citizen.
Well, and that's just it. They get all these
what are they
guys
saying?
inflated in their head that they can come here and fight the American people, but like down in their countries, it's easy to push over just anybody. Up here, I mean, you can't just turn the corner and you fuck with someone.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're gonna
But
find out real quick.
How many hundreds of thousands we have coming across the border every day?
Exactly.
Put them in uniform.
Yeah.
Take them out. Teach them to fight and send them to war.
But the problem with that is that they come with different ideologies. They don't have
too
the
bad.
American spirit.
Well, we're going to give them the American spirit.
Right.
If not, guess what? You'll be a good shield in the front line.
Well, hey, we're definitely going to need them because, like you said, I mean, morale's at an all-time low. Sign-ups are at an all-time low. I mean, they're even going so far as to changing their ads back to featuring white men in their army ads instead of all this woke bullshit. Because, I mean, we have officially found out that when you go woke, it goes fucking broke. And you should just appease everyone and not just try and focus on isolating. That's the problem. The woke agenda was all about isolating. It wasn't about inclusion of everyone. It was about specifically targeting and picking out the one thing that they could do is try to chop everybody's voice. Anybody who wanted to talk, they just tried to chop it out.
Well, look at these. There's a couple billionaires that just came forward and said they were never Trumpers.
Yeah.
And now they said that Biden's the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
Yeah.
Trump wasn't that bad after all because Biden's weak.
Yeah.
And, the country's in the wrong direction. When you have billionaires that are saying that,
Exactly.
that are straight up woke, they were woke billionaires too. Guess what? They woke up.
Well, Victoria's Secret's decided they're going to stop going woke.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, their little ad campaign with the soccer player didn't go so well.
Oh, who was that?
The
Rapine?
pink-haired one.
Yeah,
yeah.
Rapine, she's a joke.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
All she did was made the country. You know what? They should take all them people. What you got to do with people like that is just send them to Russia and let them go to Russian prison.
Yeah.
And then they'll find out how quick they like the United States.
Yeah. But did you see that there was an Epstein victim that passed away?
No.
Yeah.
What? by accident,
Well,
purposely, by accident.
supposedly of a drug overdose. It's looking like from she was one of the ones that provided testimony to get Ghislaine behind bars, and her family is claiming possible foul play, that she was doing well, but supposedly the autopsy is claiming that there's no shady business. But I mean,
Oh, of course, yeah, the autopsy done by the.
yeah, exactly. Well, and I mean, and it's just it's crazy how we can continue to. It's been 15 years since he was first grabbed, and yet there's still ripples and.
Well, what's funny is they're still making money off of him too. All these banks. That's what's amazing about it.
Well, I mean, J.P. Morgan was issued a fine of, I think, 20 million.
Oh, you mean
like that.
it's a pocket change?
Yeah, exactly. It was like
And they were giving,
even if it was in the billions, it'd be pocket change.
then they were
for that.
giving that money back when they took all the banks, took over all the banks that failed in Silicon Valley.
Yeah, and that money is still just going to go back to the corrupt politicians. I mean,
absolutely.
So it is just it's about a weird change of hands. And I mean, like speaking of DC, look at the distraction yesterday with the frickin' the protest in the Capitol.
I thought that was a game.
What?
That protest.
Oh yeah.
You know how you keep your hand on the car the longest and you win because they were taking them out like one by one in handcuffs. So I figured whoever's lasts the longest, like.
Well, they were all prepped and ready for it. They knew it was coming. How did they get in? They knew it was coming.
Well,
it was advertised.
That one, what's the name?
It was sponsored. It was all there. Like they should not have been able to get in like that, and yet here we are. And like, of course, again, it's a huge distraction because right away. The Reds want to say, oh, January 6th, this and that. And the Blues are like, oh, it's not so bad, this and that. And it's fucking stupid. And I mean, it's a clear distraction from the fact that, I mean, it's a shit show down there.
Oh, it's hard. Well, a lot of them, they said, were Israeli people.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Did you see it?
They were Jewish.
Well,
I mean, it was a Jewish pro ceasefire, it was they're looking for peace. I mean,
well, yeah, they're sick of the bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I said,
but they're sponsored by the DC elite. Like that was a hosted show. That was not a protest. That was put on for the optics of it, for them to be able to distract from the fact that everything is going off the rails. Instead of talking about the real issues, now they're going to bring up about, well, what do we do with all these people?
Yeah.
And parade that all around. Meanwhile, Congress still doesn't have a fucking House Speaker and all this bullshit. And I mean, it's ridiculous, the optics of all of it, as just, somebody who's supposed to just be going about my day-to-day while accepting the cards that I've been dealt from a higher perspective, And I mean, it's look at the Trump case, the gag order.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you can't have free speech.
Right. I mean,
you can't talk about somebody that's being a scumbag.
Exactly.
You can't call them out on their bullshit.
And well, again,
it's amazing.
That's their MO. It's when they have no cards left to keep the truth from coming out, they will try and just silence people.
Oh, exactly.
And try to just make everything.
It's kind of funny.
Why should I care about this? Why should I care about that?
Well, that could be what they're doing with Mendez.
Yeah.
Because isn't it amazing how Egypt's right there in that same conflict?
Mm-hmm.
And they are busted. They're hitting him with shit. So maybe he knows something that they don't want getting out.
That's probably it.
That's what I'm guessing is going on, because you got to you got to take all this shit that they give you, and it's like a 5,000 piece puzzle.
Yeah.
And try to put this thing together and figure out what's actually what it's supposed to actually look like.
Because there's nothing that they're giving us that actually lines up with reality.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But so I just was thinking that now. So this guy is getting hit with being a spy for Egypt.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're begging Egypt to open the border.
Right.
To let these people across because of the humanitarian. They don't worry. If they were worried about the humanitarian shit, they would have dealt with this 10 years ago when this conflict was at a ceasefire.
Exactly.
How do you have a ceasefire for 10 years and then you have this shit all erupt again?
Well, I mean,
right when you got a war going on in Ukraine,
yeah.
you got China, who the hell knows what's going on now with Taiwan.
Yeah.
There's just so many conflicts going on, and then you have an incompetent idiot running everything.
Well, but the way I see it still, I still lead the charge that what we do see going on over there, like behind the scenes at like a level that we'll probably never fully get an answer to, is that they are going after the organ harvesters and the human traffickers. Because, I mean,
Well, here's
they
the
went
thing.
from Ukraine.
You can't just say that to make yourself feel good. We got to actually know what's going on with these people.
I mean, but there's 2 wars going on, and both places.
There's 2 that we know about.
Well, right, but both places where those 2 wars that we are actively being shown shit from are the 2 biggest places in that area for human trafficking and organ harvesting outside of China. I mean, they have a whole. Well, what we're told, they have a whole concentration camp that system up there. But, I mean, outside of that, the shit that we're actually involved in United States-wise, it does seem that considering that we're tying ourselves to Ukraine and tying ourselves to Israel, I see it as we're tying ourselves to human trafficking and organ harvesters. You know, I mean, now, I'm not saying that I'm saying we're helping. I'm saying we are supplying the bad guys with shit to keep the bad systems in place. Like, they're using taxpayer money to keep the worst of the worst things going on in that side of the world. And that's the problem that I see, is that we need to stop that. I mean, that in and of itself is a pretty easy stop if we like just all wake up and realize, hey, the people that have been trying to quote unquote do good for the world have actually been doing a lot of evil. And I mean, it's one of those things where look at what they're doing. They're trying to get rid of people for a reason. Look at the AI bots. That soon fast food workers are obsolete.
Well, listen, a lot of that's by their own doing.
Well, and
just like the auto workers, they're smart enough to know that, hey, we keep doing our dumb shit, they're going to get robots to do more and more of the car manufacturing, and we're going to be screwed.
Right, but that's more and more useless eaters. There's going to become a time where within the next 7 years that they're going to need to get rid of a lot of people if they don't do something about the way we distribute wealth.
Yeah, and then you know what they're going to do? They're going to do what they did in that movie that they call it The Purge.
Yeah.
They're going to do that shit.
Well, I mean, now, in that regard, it is one of those things where if we want to get on the other side of it, we need to actively stop that from becoming the reality. And if we see that coming, in which we are, it is one of those things where they got that broadcast system going. Somebody jokingly put it out there, but I mean, how crazy do you think people would go if the next broadcast that they put out there was actually the purge thing, saying, hey, this is what this is? And then do you think people would just act normal, or do you think chaos would ensue and shit would go down?
I don't know. I hope they go to Washington first if that's the case.
Yeah?
That's what they should do.
Well, but Washington, I mean, those people, if you saw those movies, those people, they keep themselves super isolated.
They're in their underground tunnels.
Yeah. They've got all that shit going on. I mean, it's ridiculous. And it's one of those things where, it's all about currency changing. I mean, Iraq, look at what's going on.
It's all about money and power. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. Yeah, and the U.S. dollar is no longer what it was because of the politicians that we have allowed to destroy this country. I mean, it took them a decent amount of time to where somebody could have called bullshit, but the problem was they were guys in suits who everybody thought was doing good. We need to cleanse the political system of lawyers. I mean,
I've been saying that for years.
The Constitution was what it was. It was drafted by patriots, right? It wasn't drafted by lawyers.
They were a hell of a lot smarter than they seen the shit coming, and they tried to avoid it. But the problem is, you got lawyers involved that they determine what they think it reads.
Yeah,
you know, they take it out of context.
Yeah,
to make it what they want it to be.
Well.
Which is pretty much, how can we rip off the most amount of people?
Yeah. And that was all, and it's just one of those things that, okay, so we see that. So we get that the system isn't going to work for us. we need to come up with a plan as a people, as the American people. Now, I'm not saying
We did
screw
that.
the rest of the world.
We did that. That's why the Constitution was written.
Well,
But then we decided to reinterpret it.
yeah, and that's not. But we didn't, though. That's the thing. It's
We didn't, but the people in charge did.
right, and before our time, where it just reverberated down to us, and it's one of those things where we're not the ones who said that this was okay. We're not the Americans who decided that they could do that. So, I mean, voting doesn't help. They've destroyed the voting system in this country.
Oh, it's right. It's beyond destroyed.
There is no voting your politicians out and getting new blood in. There's no cleansing it in that way. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm just of a mindset where it's the money of it for me. If I'm supposed to worry about the shit that I have to worry about, and I've got some shit that I'm dealing with where it's, we shift some shit here, we shift some shit there. We're worrying, like I said before, I'm worrying about hundreds while they're fucking around with billions, and that's what pisses me off. And it's not where, oh, well, just do better for yourself. Fuck you. I'm an intelligent motherfucker. You guys have a corrupt fucking system where you're stealing over let's just say a fucking ridiculous amount of my paycheck, and nothing is done good for this country. Only bad is done for the rest of the world.
Well, you got to look at it this way too, and the problem is people just aren't the average person just doesn't get it. They've been crying about minimum wage for years. They got to raise minimum wage. You can't buy this, you can't buy that. Well, that's not the answer. We got to figure out how to bring costs down. Because guess what?
Well,
people are making more money now than they ever made.
Yeah.
And they're living like shit.
Yeah.
Because guess what? All the wages went up 10%, but all the cost of shit went up 30%. And that's what the people don't understand. We'll raise minimum wage, but that doesn't mean the price of milk's staying the same. That's going up 30% more than what the paycheck went up. So we need to figure out how we're going to bring the cost of making shit or delivering stuff or growing stuff or whatever to people. And the only way you're going to do that is to get the greed out of it.
Right.
And the only way you're getting the greed out of it is get the government out of it, because they're the problem.
Right. And that's just it. And it's where they are causing a misproportion of.
Because let's face it, they want to get their hands in everything.
Yeah.
You got all these agencies that want you to do something the right way, but their way's not even right itself.
Right.
They tell you to do one thing when you should be doing the other.
Exactly.
It's complete bullshit, and they want you to do the thing they want you to do because all their buddies are going to profit off of it. It has nothing to do with you getting something at better quality at a cheaper price or healthier for you. It has to do with their buddy's going to make money off of it. Their buddy helped them get elected.
Yep.
So that's the way we're going to do all our advertising. That's the product we're going to push.
And the products being pushed end up causing other issues that then, hey, here's a product that'll fix that issue. And it's just a circle and a cycle that it's a never ending.
I mean,
snake.
let's just talk about diabetes real quick.
Okay.
1 in 3 Medicare dollars is spent on diabetes.
Yeah.
That's Medicare.
Okay.
1 in 10 of all healthcare dollars are spent in diabetes. So 1 out of every $10 in healthcare is spent dealing with diabetes.
Yeah.
Then you go on the American diet, whatever the hell it is, diabetes website,
Okay.
and look at the food that they tell you to eat on there.
What's that?
You got to look at it like beef stew, bacon wrapped shrimp, shit like that.
Wait,
that's
on the diabetes?
on their site, yeah. So the stuff they're telling you to eat,
that's got starch, that's going to turn into sugar, it's
all fatty stuff. So diabetes, people think that diabetes has to do with sugar.
Right.
And if you
it's not literal sugar.
If you eat a sugary cookie, the reason you have diabetes issues is because you ate that cookie with the sugar in it.
No.
That's not the problem. It's the butter fat in the cookie that fucks up your cells so they can't absorb the sugar. It's the fat's the issue, but the shit that they're telling you to eat on the diabetes site's all about fat.
Right.
It's all fatty shit is what they're telling you to eat, which is the main problem.
Yeah.
They'd be better off telling you to eat M&Ms.
Well, and then the healthy shit has chemicals that also keep you.
Oh yeah, that messes you up too. But
the diet, and it's been found that the actual diet versions of things, the
that's way worse for you.
sugar-free things.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, the chemicals in it
but like I said,
are causing the diabetes to actually get worse.
Yeah, but like I said, the sugar's not the issue, and that's
Right.
what the hell they keep trying to say because they're you know why? pull up the diabetes.
Yeah.
I think it's American Institute for Diabetes or whatever. Just put that in and put sponsors.
Yeah. Yeah.
And see what comes up under the. See who's sponsoring these people.
Yeah.
The Susan G. Komen Cancer Awareness.
Yeah.
See who's sponsoring them.
Yeah.
And the shit they're telling you to eat and drink are the things that cause cancer.
Right.
So they're telling you to eat the wrong diet.
Yeah.
Like I drank milk. I love milk. I thought it was
Dude.
doing good for me.
Yeah.
It turns out cow milk is the worst thing you could ever, doesn't do anything for you, strengthening your bones.
Yeah.
That's absolutely,
We're the only the
the only
only
country that-
animals on the planet. We're the only animals on the planet that continue to drink milk
Yeah,
beyond infancy.
and not only that, look at milk. Like the countries that drink a lot of cow's milk have higher issues with health.
Yeah.
It creates autoimmune disease, all sorts of shit it creates.
Yeah.
And they're telling you, oh, drink this for a healthier body and stronger bones and blah, blah, blah. They're feeding you all bullshit.
Yeah.
Because guess what? They're sponsored by the places that are making money off of this.
Well, but it all tracks back to the Rothschilds. It all tracks back to the Rockefeller.
Whoever's
they
invested
started
in all these companies.
all of that shit 100 years ago when everything was more holistic around the turn of the 1900s. And it was in the early 1900s when they started oil, when they found out all the shit that they could do with this oil, that they could turn it into medicine, that they could do all this fucking bullshit with it. That's when you saw this boom in all this crazy fucking bullshit that started killing people more than it was healing.
And, let's talk about, like, look at mortgage rate. Mortgage rates hit 8%.
Okay.
That's the first time, I think, since like 1983 or 87 that they've been that high. And we didn't even see the fallout from that.
No.
I mean, wait till 4 or 5 years from now, because what a lot of I think Americans right now, like 80% of them have a 4.3 or a 4.5 mortgage interest right now. Or the interest on their mortgage is like 4.25 or 4.5, 80% of them. Well, a lot of people refinance their home to pay down their credit card debts and other debts they have.
Yeah.
Well, who the hell is going to refinance a 4.25 for an 8?
Right.
The refinance market's going to be crushed.
Yeah.
So unless they do something about rates, and guess what? They want you to fail.
Oh yeah.
Because then JP Morgan, Vanguard,
BlackRock,
State Street, BlackRock, they're going to come in and they're going to buy all these mortgages up for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah.
Because they want to own everything.
Yeah.
Gets back to they want to own everything and they want us to own nothing.
Yeah. We'll all be in these FEMA camps. I mean, with the way they're going, they've got enough things in place to get to where all the useless eaters will just go to these camps and will be taken care of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there will be enough people that will follow orders, so to speak, and do what they're told and all this bullshit. And I mean, if enough people don't wake up now, because I mean, we're there. Like 2024 is going to look like 2020, like times 10.
Oh yeah. Well, look at
There isn't going to be an election. What they did in 2020 is coming again.
I just seen another report out of Hawaii that the ash has extremely high levels of toxins in it.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Because Biden walked right through it like it was nothing.
How and how long did they just took this?
I just seen it the other day that they did a test. They were testing and they found the ashes have extremely high levels of toxins.
Wow.
So what are they going to do there? Oh, you know what? This is a Superfund site.
Yeah.
All you people are out of here.
Yeah.
Then they'll clean it up real quick, and now we'll have more rich people own an oceanfront property, even though the climate change is going to bury it all underwater.
Yeah.
But they want it so bad.
But speaking of the Hawaii and shit, you remember how those cars looked and all that?
Yeah.
And speaking of 9/11, it turns out that while everybody was worried about those buildings and whatnot, there were cars underneath a bridge, an overpass, whatnot, that ended up looking exactly like these cars from the Lahaina fires.
Really?
Yeah. I'll try to track down the footage, but it's a very rare clip of vehicles that were burned blocks away from where the attacks actually happened. But the way that these vehicles looked, it definitely lines up with a directed energy weapon. And so that also then kind of leads credence to the fact that the reason there wasn't as much rubble in the footprints of those buildings was because it was a combination of things where we've seen what the weapons can do. They can make anything into a white ash, you know?
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, it doesn't, it's not out of the realm of possibilities to think that they may have been doing some fucky shit in different areas or just happened to miss or some bullshit. I don't know fully, but I do know that I've absolutely seen this footage. It was somebody. The cars were all in a line. They were all parked where they would normally be parked along by the river, and they were all.
And they were under the bridge.
They were under like the train bridge type thing. So yeah, it's one of those things where they even had like a bit of covering over them, and were still able to get.
How would they hit them with a weapon if they're under there?
Well, I mean the frequency. If they know a frequency, the way frequencies are, the bridge is a different frequency than the car.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it is like you and I have different frequency. Like the table and the stone have a different frequency. It is one of those things where that's why again, look at the blue shit. The blue shit was they can't get it with that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those things where it came out. It was something that came out around 9/11 this year, and I've seen it, and I was boggled by it, especially after what happened with Lahaina.
Yeah.
But it is one of those things where, again, like I said, I see it. That was the starting point of World War III. I mean, if you track back everything that's happened over the last umpteen years, and World War III was planned in Building 7. All the agencies, every federal agency, alphabet bullshit thing had a room in Building 7. They were all conducting one very well orchestrated coup. Because I mean, that's wouldn't that be what you would call like the overthrow of the government by the deep state?
The guy that owned that building took out like a huge insurance policy the day before or something.
Yeah, and they were also looking for that the $2 trillion.
Yep.
That would easily have funded the deep state's bullshit for the last 20 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, just being able to go to somebody and say, here's X amount of dollars. Go do this or go do that. I mean, yeah, and not even to mention the black budget shit that happens at all these black sites where who knows what kind of fucking programs they're conducting in this age. When we look back and see what they've done in the past, look at what the Church Committee and the Pike Committee found with the heart attack guns and all that bullshit. I mean,
that Born in Gaza was
Netflix.
Yeah, it was. In 2014 when they released that.
2014.
Yeah.
Well, and see, look, the timing of all that stuff. Yeah. This stuff has been going on.
Oh, it's been going on forever.
Right.
Like I said, I mean, they've been fighting this war for centuries. I mean, what the hell? We can't figure this out?
Right.
I mean, everybody's got to take blame in this.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel.
Yeah. And it's, blame. Nobody takes blame for anything. I mean, that's the best thing that they're good at is avoiding blame. That journalist. Did you see the journalist?
You sent me that.
That's
the one in Philly.
Yeah.
What that corrupt piece of shit DA?
What?
That corrupt piece of shit DA in Philly. Wasn't he involved in that?
Well, I think
my buddy, the anti-gunner.
I think
that doesn't convict anybody for gun crimes.
Oh well, then maybe this guy will actually be allowed to get the justice he probably should deserve.
He's not getting it.
Well, I mean, so there was a journalist, Josh Kruger, who was shot in his home, and it turns out there was a lot of sympathy given to this guy for this tragic event that happened where he was murdered in his own home. And then it turns out the person that killed him was his victim. So it turns out that he just fucked around too much and found out. Turns out this guy was a scumbag piece of shit pedophile who groomed this, who now 19-year-old, at the age of 15, and got this kid addicted to drugs and was having
Yeah, they shared sex and drugs.
yeah, and then this reporter was going to blackmail him for some reason, and this guy decided to kill him instead of letting him blackmail him. So yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's funny to see the mayor of Philadelphia come out and in support of some scumbag like that. Just because he was a person who was in places where he could easily get victims.
Well, he was he was a big anti-gun activist too, wasn't he?
Was he?
I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah.
He was. I know he was an LGBT advocate, and he was involved in the homeless and drug communities. But
Yeah,
I mean,
he's Larry Krasner's buddy.
okay.
That's why Larry Krasner loved the guy. He was probably Larry Krasner's
Well, there
probably
you
running
go.
around
Yep.
as a pedophile also.
Yep. Anybody who will come out in support of somebody like that, and then you come and find out more about the story and what the story really was, it should tell you something about those people who were so quick to try and throw support behind somebody that dark. And I don't care
Yeah, he
if
was
they
talking-
had a platform where they were, they looked like a good person because they were helping the homeless and the drug addicted. No, he was hunting victims. That's what he was doing.
And he was he loved the mayor loved him because he never stopped speaking out about Philadelphia's police violence.
Oh,
Why don't we talk about the violence of all the people in Philadelphia?
yeah.
I mean-
maybe if he wasn't out fucking like abusing people, those
Exactly.
people wouldn't have gotten violent and then been attacked by police.
I mean, look at some of the streets down there.
That was just a little
Look at some of the streets down there. It's like zombie land.
right. Well, that's the fentanyl.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Well, and now, did you see that? Dude, the largest Mexican cartel has told its people, stop sending fentanyl to the United States.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, all that shit's coming from China, though, isn't it? They're funneling it through Mexico.
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah.
It's not Mexico's
No,
drug.
exactly. It's China's.
So it's one of those things where one of the leaders of the Sinaloa cartel actually came out and told all the cartel members, "Look, we don't do that shit. Don't send that shit up there."
Well, no shit.
And they've been murdering dealers of it as well.
Well, listen, they're better business people than most. I mean, how many people want to kill their clients?
Right.
That doesn't even make sense.
Well, they didn't. No. They didn't kill their clients. They
I'm saying-
killed the ones dealing.
No,
it.
they're
I
bitching
see, I
because
see.
they don't want their clients. Yeah, the
kills them.
fentanyl's killing their
Oh, hell
clients.
yeah.
If you have somebody giving you $50 or $100 every day, you don't want to kill them off. That doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, to the government it does when they can just print their own money.
Well, they don't care. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
That's
But-
why they're in lockstep trying to get the fentanyl in this country. They're not trying to keep it out. They're bringing attention to it to try and get people behind letting it. The more it's out there, the more people are doing it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Oh yeah. Well, exactly.
Yeah. Because I mean, fentanyl wasn't something that was even around 5-6 years ago. It
No,
wasn't something that anybody heard of.
Listen, I mean that shit is so dangerous.
Remember Crocodile?
No.
The one that it would like eat away it was a flesh eating drug.
I thought that was that fucking bath salt shit.
No.
That
Well, I
stuff
mean, it was
messed me
around that time, but it began with a K. It looked or sounded like crocodile.
Okay.
It might have been like crocodile or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it was like a flesh eating drug where people like were literally that addicted to it where even when it would start to eat away at their body,
It's still used.
they would still
Yeah.
keep going and using
I mean, look at. I think it's meth. I think they make that shit.
Yeah.
It's so toxic when you make it.
Yeah.
It's like how the hell are you putting that in your body?
Well, meth. I mean that's a pharmaceutical drug. That's the
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
probably, oh yeah, was that what they were making rat poison and they came up with meth?
I don't remember, but I know that's what's in Adderall. Methamphetamine is like the core ingredient of Adderall. I mean, some of the pills even have it just right on the
What do
pill
you
itself.
You see, Rite Aid.
Amphetamine.
Rite Aid's going bankrupt.
Yeah.
'Cause they
How? Okay, how the fuck? After we had the 2020 that we had, after they got plenty of the fucking vaccine money, how the fuck does somebody like Rite
Because they
Aid
gotta-
get to file bankruptcy?
Well, they got to pay all the all the money that they got charged with the filling the opioid prescriptions.
Oh, they're okay. So Rite Aid. Rite Aid's the one that's fucking
That's what I'm
paying
saying.
for that.
Well, they are. They got sued. They have to pay a big
Where's the
settlement.
rest?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, how even can you how can you have a valid prescription?
Yeah.
You're a legal pharmacy. You fill a valid prescription. How the hell do you get charged with giving out too many opioids?
Right? The doctors
doesn't
who
even make
prescribe
sense.
them are the ones who need to be getting that.
Listen, the government should be the one paying it. They're the ones that fucking approved it through the FDA in the first place.
Well, I mean,
We didn't get the drug on the market because it wasn't approved.
right?
You approved it.
Yeah.
If anybody should be held responsible, you're the government. Your whole job is to protect the people.
But no, I mean, it's
That's your
supposed
job.
to be. It's supposed to be.
So
it hasn't been for a very
how the hell
long
is
time.
Rite Aid paying for your stupid mistakes?
Yeah.
How is Rite Aid paying for the doctor's stupid mistakes? How is Rite Aid paying for the pharmaceutical company's stupid mistakes?
Because they're a corporation. They're not a people.
Well, yeah,
so they can.
So is the pharmacy.
Clean
I mean,
their
so
hands
is
of it.
so is the pharmaceutical company that made it.
Right. Well,
know,
right. I mean,
now
didn't
if
one of the pharmaceutical companies have
Yeah,
to
they
pay?
did. They got
like a slap on the
they
wrist
made like
type shit?
$100 billion and they paid $10 million.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how it's a joke. Just like when Wells Fargo ripped off all them people and made all the bullshit accounts.
Yeah.
You know, Californian was the one that caught them, which is great.
Yeah.
But California got all this like $200 million. I think they got $250 million from Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
The people that got fucked over didn't get a dime. They didn't get nothing. How about every account that you illegally created?
Yeah.
You have to pay them people $100,000
Right.
for dicking with their credit.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that? But
Because you can guarantee with the way, because they don't even fix when somebody's identity is
They
stolen.
don't do
They
shit.
don't even fix
No,
it for them.
exactly.
So you can guarantee that even though the bank was the one responsible, Wells Fargo, all those people that had their credit fucked, I can guarantee you they did not get their. They're probably still dealing with the fallout of
not
it.
only that, the other thing, now we talk about California. How the fuck did the last 4 or 5 Powerball jackpots that were over $1 billion are fucking won in California?
I don't know, but I think we should
I mean, are
start
you
going
fucking kidding me? It's sold in like 40 states.
next time.
I want to know who won.
We just need to go
Did
there.
the state of California win all 4 times or
Oh, yeah.
5 times? I mean, this is ridiculous.
I guarantee. Like,
How do they? I even said when everybody's like, yeah, we should get in a Powerball jackpot. I said, for what? It's going to be a California winner. It's all the time.
Yeah.
And then here we go. They won the 2 point whatever billion before. This was what, 1.9 or
Yeah.
1.8?
Yeah.
But I looked it up. I think they won the last 4 that were over $1 billion.
Yeah.
That's not realistic.
No, those odds don't
No,
matter.
they do not match up. When you're selling in 42 states, I think it is.
Right.
I mean, come on. This is bullshit. The last one was during the election.
Yeah.
That was that night, and they didn't even do the drawing on TV because they said, "Oh, we had a technical difficulty."
Yeah.
So we're gonna release the drawing at a later time. What fucking technical? You have one fucking job. You pick the numbers at 11 o'clock at night,
Right.
and you do it 3 nights out of the week,
Right.
And you fuck that up.
I remember.
are you kidding me?
I remember having to watch that
It's
stuff as a kid.
ridiculous.
It was pretty easy. A little bingo machine that popped
I mean,
out those
what the
ping
hell?
pong balls. I mean,
So what they do? Like I said, I just don't get it. There's no way that statistically happens.
right.
It's impossible.
Right.
If you bet money on that, it'd be like a 10 billion to 1 that you would actually win that bet if you said the next 4 Powerball jackpots will be won in California.
Exactly.
A bookie, you take that bet all day long, and there's no way you're winning it.
Well, I mean, it's probably one of those. Maybe it's one of them celebs because I mean, they're getting hard up for money. That writer's strike only just came up, and did you see the rise in fucking celebritard game shows?
Oh, it's ridiculous.
While
All
the
sorts of-
writer's strike
all
was
sorts of
going
dumb
on,
shit, too.
they were still finding a way to funnel money to those fucktards.
Yeah.
And now that they're back, well, they needed to come back because of how fucked up everything is. You need your Jimmy Kimmel and your fucking Stephen Colbert to
those
come out
guys are
and do
just
their
they're
douchey shit.
Yeah, they're idiots.
Well, they're involved in all the fucking bullshit as well.
Did you see up in New York where that guy went to film in front of that one building, the hotel, and the security guards came out freaking out? Yeah, they're fucking housing illegal immigrants in a fucking 4-star hotel or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And we got veterans that are sleeping on street corners.
Yeah.
But we're gonna put people that are here illegally.
Yeah.
You know what? You want to house them?
Yeah.
There's a lot of military boot camps where they can be housed.
Yeah.
House them down there.
Right?
Make them earn their keep.
And the thing is with as quickly as we've housed and accommodated these illegals
It's unbelievable.
coming across, I mean, we have shown that if we just get rid of the current regime, and we put in people with common sense who have the people's actual interests at heart and are willing to, do the work that needs to be done and, make the hard choices, I think we could easily fix a majority of the problems that have been created. I don't think it would even take. Okay, so if in 7 years' time, like they would have us looking completely like a dystopian future if they have their way, I think we could turn it around in 3 and go the opposite direction.
Obviously, immigration's a problem.
Yeah.
Why the fuck haven't we fixed it?
Right.
We've had democratically controlled fucking Congress, Senate, and president that couldn't fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the ones that are champions for immigrants, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
Then we had Republican controlled all 3 houses or all 3 branches of government. They couldn't fucking fix it.
Mm-hmm.
They're sure as shit aren't fixing it with the divided government branches. I mean, what the hell's going on here? Sit down and get some shit done.
Right.
I mean, there's good immigrants, there's bad ones, but we got to have a better way to get these people in and process them faster. It would be more cost effective to get these people here, make them citizens, and let them pay taxes than all the bullshit we're doing now. It's ridiculous.
Well, right, but the people who are currently making money off of it,
exactly,
wouldn't be.
How many of those places are privately owned where they're holding these people in these camps and shit?
Yeah.
You're putting them in that now.
They're almost all like
exactly.
It's not like the places that those people are going aren't the FEMA camps.
No,
I mean
they're all privately. They're all privately held
private
places.
Yep.
They're making a shit ton of money.
They're being converted from old Walmarts.
Do you think that hotel
closed Walmarts are
hotel,
even being turned into migrant housing?
Well, yeah, it'd be a great place. You can put a bunch of them in there. But do you think that hotel's upset that they got all their rooms fucking filled and they're getting paid top rate for them? You don't have to go on Travelocity to get a fucking $89 room.
Right.
They're getting $250 a night. You don't think they're happy about that?
Right.
And then you got the security guard tells the guy that he can't be on a public sidewalk and film. If you're that worried about it, why don't you get the fucking windows tinted?
Yeah.
If you're so worried about them filming, tint the windows.
Yeah.
The guy can stand there and film whatever he wants. You don't own the sidewalk.
Well, and that's just it. I mean, we live in the day and age where we're all walking around with a 4K camera in our pocket. Everybody should be expected to be on film at all times.
Well, the best part is when the New York cop comes up and tells the security guard, well, you're giving him what he wants.
Yeah.
No, asshole. You should be telling the fucking security guard, you're violating his rights. He has the right to film here. If you don't like it, too bad.
Yeah.
Instead, he tells the other guy, oh, he's just trying to bait you. Don't let him bait you.
Yeah.
Well, you're not doing your fucking job. Your job's up. Now that's a bad cop right there. He didn't do his fucking job. He should have said, this guy can film you all he wants. You're harassing him. If you keep harassing him, we're going to arrest you.
Yeah.
Go back in the building where you belong. If you put mini blinds up, tint the windows, do whatever, but stop harassing this citizen.
The cop should have probably asked that place a bit more questions.
Exactly.
He probably should have investigated
why
that.
are you harassing this guy?
Probably should have found out what was going on there.
You brought 4 or 5 guys out here for one guy. You're harassing him on a public sidewalk.
Yeah.
All 4 of them or 5 of them, however many ended up being there, they should all be arrested.
Yeah, exactly.
Go the hell back in. You're not doing that's not your job. It's not the police out here. That's my job.
Right. And well, the thing is, though, is people looking at stuff like that, they need to realize that, it's in big cities now, but those big cities are full.
Oh, exactly.
So by wintertime, it's coming to the smaller cities.
But when's that cop going to get arrested? When's that cop getting charged?
Oh, that
with
cop
dereliction
ain't
of
getting
duty.
anything.
He didn't do his job. He's the one that didn't do his job.
Yeah.
And he's right on video not doing it. Why ain't charging that guy?
Well, that's just it. They're paid to not do their job.
Yeah, exactly.
Then that's why.
Now that's a bad cop. Most of them aren't like that.
Yeah.
But that's one of the 5%.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's that 5% that end up on camera. It's that 5% that end up making it worse for everyone else out there. I mean, like, I have family that have been on both sides of the law, and the way I see it is it's the core person. You don't have to be like, the Constitution is a very short list of laws. Okay, all this other bullshit that's come along, we don't fucking need.
Oh yeah, you don't need all that stuff. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, even if you just go back to the fucking 10 Commandments,
and then you take, you got Pennsylvania, who's a 2-party consent law for recording.
That's bullshit.
Well, yes, because they're all corrupt.
Yeah,
if you have corrupt people, don't want you listening to what they're saying.
You do not have that as a law unless you have shit to be
Yeah.
hiding.
You want to protect pedophiles.
Yes.
You know, we got this guy on YouTube who's getting all these pedophiles, but guess what? Since he can't record them without
Yeah.
their consent, they can't do shit about it.
But he can
So-
still at least
Oh, he call 'em
post
out on
that
it.
shit,
Yeah, call 'em
fucking-
out on it.
and put them out on the internet where
Exactly.
once the world knows, well, hey, good luck getting a job.
Exactly.
And that's where we need to be. It is what it is. If you can't, like, the way I see it, the court system, all that, it's a kangaroo bullshit. It's all for theater. It's not like unless you break one of the core tenets of murdering or stealing or something of that nature, you shouldn't need to be interacting with those people.
No, it's
A
all bullshit.
majority of what's going on in those things is suing.
Yep.
And
oh, absolutely.
that shit is fucking ridiculous. It's so fucking bullshit. Some people just need to fucking realize that they're not going to get it their way, get the fuck over it, and get on with your life.
Exactly.
If you want to help along as we can do, we can do this as a whole where we take the country back and we actually get things moving in a good direction.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the American people need to create the American Party and rise up and realize that Washington, D.C., and it doesn't matter if it's a Republican, a Democrat, or an independent. They're all wrong.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter what they're running as. They're all wrong because they're all trying to keep the same shit going.
That's exactly what they're doing. And they're just going to be. They're just going to do it everything. They just want it to stay the same. They don't want nothing to change.
Well, and it's getting worse as far as like, I'm sorry for all that is great about him. Why is Robert Kennedy talking? I'm sorry. I get you're an intelligent guy, but how do we not have anybody that can fucking talk anymore?
I don't
How
know.
do we have any? Don't
That
we
guy
have
seems like-
anybody that can't fucking communicate? Like he talks real well, except for he's got I don't know. I haven't looked into what he actually has that causes him to talk like that. But like, how have we literally gotten to a place where nobody talks well?
I don't know.
I mean, we've got this.
I like some of the
Bizarre
stuff
optics.
I like some of the stuff he says, but I can't listen to him talking.
Exactly. And that's just it. He's saying such good stuff, but it gets to where most people aren't letting
Listening.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, they're not listening because it's coming from that voice and the way it hits your
Yeah.
head.
It sounds like he's
doesn't
got something
vibrate
in his
right.
throat constantly.
Yeah. And I mean, it's one of those things where I'm not saying that the guy shouldn't be allowed to run. I'm not saying that at all or anything of that nature. I'm just saying, how is he the voice that people are getting behind when there's no voice?
Yeah.
Like it's more added bizarre optics of it all. I mean, I get they've got us all distracted and where everybody's just it's football season. So, I mean, we've lost like over half of the fucking country until football's over. I mean,
We're going into the playoffs for baseball too.
oh, Jesus. So, okay.
Yeah.
So, right there, 2/3 of the fucking country is currently checked out from worrying about anything other than what ball is going where.
Yep.
And that is so fucking retarded. We have plenty of guys who can help defend this country currently fucking smacking balls and smacking asses with each other.
Yeah.
Like, and tossing around millions of fucking dollars while doing dick fucking all for anybody.
Hundreds of millions.
Hundreds of
If
millions
not
of fucking
actually
dollars.
probably billions, because someone makes 300 million.
Well, I mean, if you're Taylor Swift's boyfriend, you fucking prance around for Pfizer and you get some extra money and
Yeah.
You get all this fucking attention and bullshit going on to you. To
Listen,
where,
if I was in his situation, I'd probably be doing the same shit. If I could profit off it, I would do the same thing. So
you would sell your soul to
Listen,
Pfizer?
good for him.
You're going to sell your soul to the fucking
Listen,
pharmaceuticals
somebody's
for
doing
money?
it, so he might as well. He figures he's going to get his share.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know how the guy really is, or I can't even think of his fucking name to tell you the truth.
Travis Kelce.
Okay, I know he fucking
to me,
plays
he
football.
seems like a pretty
that's
good
it.
dude.
I don't
Personally,
know. I don't know. Listen, he's gotten himself involved in the fucking the stupidity of it all.
Yeah,
so.
but he's the one that fucked with Biden at the White House.
Was he?
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh, you got to see that clip. He goes.
Well, okay, so I mean, there you go. I mean, so if he's been on optics doing shit, he's there for a fucking reason.
Yeah, I mean, he went up there. He was saying some dumb shit on the microphone, and they got.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was pretty funny.
I don't know. I just know like they've got a lot of parody songs and shit out there about him now because of all the bullshit that he's doing.
Listen, he's not stupid. Taylor Swift's one of the.
Well, listen, yeah, I mean they're millionaires, so I mean, hey, who am I to fuck it? It is what it is. I mean,
so even if he's not dating her, he make it look like he is to get her followers. If he gets 10% of them,
right? Hey. That says money in his pocket. Look at the way his jersey sold.
Yeah.
I mean, just the amount of money that he's going to make off of his fucking jersey sales is ridiculous.
Exactly.
Come on, man. It's a state of stupidity.
It's a state of stupidity.
State of stupidity.
That's just a state of stupidity.
State of stupidity.
I believe it's a state of stupidity.
They want you to believe it's the state of stupidity.
I told him. I said it's a state of stupidity.